Good morning. It is Thursday, and it is September 9th, 2021. Um, so this morning I was just, God's showing me some things that are changing in um, my heart and my intentions. And this morning, I had, something told to me last night that was really encouraging to hear from somebody that I didn't, something that God is doing for somebody else, and in using a brief moment of my time in the day to produce that. And it's encouraging to hear these things that are happening that God is doing. And so loving others, something that I have been uh, never good at. We're called to love our brothers or sisters. We're supposed to love everyone. We're supposed to love those who hate us, spitefully use us, persecute us. Love our enemies. We're supposed to just walk in love. How do you do that? How do you have intentional love towards other people? Especially, there's like two different things, two different understandings. Before, um, everything was about my goals, my intentions, my desires. Yeah, sorry, coughing ground. If anything ever fit in my agenda or fit within my um, ability, uh, I don't know. It was just, if it was something that I was doing already that would help somebody else, I would do it. Or, I would always go out and try to be, I don't know, I had moments where I would try to be intentional about helping somebody out, but they were all efforts. They were, I was trying to do things um, to get a reward for myself, whether anybody knew about it, and I, sorry, somebody's calling me. And I just, squirrel. Um, so, anyways, I just felt like loving others was a topic that I wanted to speak on, as I'm starting to see little things change in my life. After 4 months of this process, it has little to do with loving others. Like the first 3 months was all about my relationship with God and understanding it and understanding what this change in this seeking Him was about. And about a month ago, it started transitioning into um, sharing this with others, and what that looked like, and not knowing how to do that. Um, and I just, a lot of the stuff that I seek in the mornings, a lot of this relationship with God, in the process of seeking and surrendering to Him, it's a big part of it is not just the morning times. It's being intentional throughout the day of trying uh, to live a life that is godly, to try and live a life that is representing the change that He's made. You study, you read, you pray, you do all this stuff in the morning to get God as the center of my life. And when I step out, um, it's like God gives me little nudges and shows me things for different people, at different times and different whatever, just random, nothing big, just little things, just um, God showing me that He loves these people, or loves that person, or loves this person, and He's showing me how He loves that person, and that I should love that person, and that I should do something, or that I should just be there for that person. Not even that I got to do anything. I just need to show them that I care, to not to be a part of their life, to just give them time, pray with them. Um, you know what I mean? Nothing is like substantial. Like it's not like I got to take a day off of work to go and love on somebody. Like there's just little things that are happening that are causing um, me to step out of my own agenda. Like I'm a very, I have a schedule. I have a job. I have a business. I have responsibilities. I got Bible studies. I got, groups. I got whatever. I got endless things to do and never have a spare moment. Like I am very busy all the time. And, so it's easy for me to be like, I ain't got time for this. Or I could easily, I don't know. It just seems like everything is like working out. And I have time for these things and I make time and I fit these things in and I don't even know what they are. Like I just know that things are changing and things are happening. And this process, this intent, the intent in my heart is not about, it's somewhat about them. But it's more so about my relationship with God. I'm seeking to serve and please and to love my God, like loving Jesus like he loves me. And this process of change like causes this desire in me to want to express the change that's going on in me, the relationship I have with God. Like it's like I don't even know. It's like boiling over to where I would like to share this with somebody else. I would like to show. I would like them to feel the love that I feel from God. I don't even know. Like I feel like I'm rambling, um, because I don't quite understand how the change is happening. It's like um, it's like an action that causes a ripple effect, and I don't have, I don't know the physics behind the ripple, but I definitely know the intention behind the cause. So, you throw a stone, I threw the stone, and the stone is me seeking God and me surrendering to Him is causing this ripple effect in my life of all these different things. And so I'm going to read some Bible verses and we're going to go from there. So we're going to talk about loving others in the Bible. 1 Corinthians 13:4-8. Love is patient. Love is kind. It does not envy. It does not boast. It is not proud. It does not dishonor others. It is not self-seeking. It is not easily angered. It keeps no record of wrongs. Love does not delight in evil, but rejoices with truth. It always protects, always trusts, always hopes, always perseveres. Love never fails. But where there are prophecies, they will cease. Love never fails, but where there are prophecies, they will cease. Where there are tongues, they will be still. Where there is knowledge, it will pass. Romans 13:8. Let no debt remain outstanding except the continuing debt to love one another, for whoever loves others has fulfilled the law. The first Corinthians, love is patient, love is kind. I can't tell you that I got all that. Like I'm not like went from drastic loving myself to loving others and I'm perfect at it. Like it's just a gradual process of change that's happening. Like these little things that all that stuff is stuff that seemed unattainable, unachievable, like far beyond like that's Mother Teresa kind of stuff. And you know what I mean? Like, and I'm not anywhere close to any of that stuff. It's just more so like little things. I'm like gaining ground on it. Philippians 2:3. Do nothing out of selfish ambition or vain conceit. Rather, in humility, value others above yourself. Matthew 5:43. You have heard it that it is said, love your neighbor and hate your enemy. But I tell you, love your enemy and pray for those who persecute you, that you may be children of the Father in heaven. He causes his sun to rise on the evil and on the good, and sends rain on the righteous and on the unrighteous. If you love those who love you, what reward will you get? Are not even the tax collectors doing that? And if you greet only your own people, what are you doing more than others? Do not even pagans do that? Be perfect, therefore, as your Father, your heavenly Father is perfect. A lot of this stuff is really, showing me there's a deeper portion of love. This is a training process. This is not just I have figured it out. Like, this is me studying in the mornings, learning how to love others. I feel like God is showing me that I got a little bit of ground that He's given me, but there's more to it. Ooh, I'm gonna sneeze. A new command I give you: love one another as I have loved you. So you must love one another. 1 John 4:8. Whoever does not love does not know God, but God is love. 1 John 4:7-8. Sorry. 7. Dear friends, let us love one another, for love comes from God. Everyone who loves has been born of God and knows God. First Romans 12:10. Be devoted to one another in love. Honor one another above yourselves. John 13:35. By this everyone will know that you are my disciples, if you love one another. Leviticus 19:18. Do not seek revenge or bear a grudge against anyone among your people, but love your neighbor as yourself. I am the Lord. Proverbs 17:7. A friend loves at all times, and a brother is born for a time of adversity. 1 Corinthians 16:14. Do everything in love. 1 John 4:19. We love because He first loved us. Luke 6:35. But love your enemies, do good to them. I read that one already. John 13:34. A new command I give you: love one another as I have loved you, so you must love one another. By this everyone will know that you are my disciples. Yeah, I think there's a couple more. Be kind and compassionate to one another, forgiving each other, just as Christ God forgave you. 1 Corinthians 13. If I speak in tongues of men, of angels, but do not have love, I am of a resounding gong or clanging cymbal. And this is the last one, Colossians 3:14. And over all these virtues put on love, which binds them all together in perfect unity. I have not attained it, but I am breaching new ground, and I'm growing in this process, and it's getting exciting. I'm enjoying it. I'm learning how to love other people, which is something I've never truly been capable of, in a way to where it was a godly love. It was always a selfish love. So thanks for listening. If you listen, have a good day.